Hi, everybody. It's Raffy Ermac, editor-in-chief of Pride.com. I'm in Los Angeles, California, reporting live from the red carpet premiere of Charlie's Angels. This movie's filled with badass women, but Elizabeth Banks also wrote, produced, directed it. So why is it important for you to be a part of this project where women are not only the stars in the forefront, but also behind the scenes, the ones calling the shots, creating the art as well?
Well, you make a good point in that it really is important who's leading the charge. And I feel like Liz is the right person. Yes, the fact that she's a woman is one of the reasons why she is perfect for the job, but also just her sensibility as a director, her comedy, and her experience in producing and seeing a movie from the beginning to the end. She makes entertaining content, and I feel like that's something that I felt really safe being as her being our leader. So that's just one of the reasons why she's so amazing.
I think immediately it shifts the narrative. I mean, Elizabeth Banks is a powerhouse, and all those things that you just said that she does to 100%. But just from having that sort of drive through the camera, it makes you as a performer, as an actor, want to bring that drive back and then hopefully bring that out to the audiences as well.
Girls should be able to watch movies and stories in every way from their own perspective, you know? I'm definitely not against beautifully astute male perspective female stories, but we want to see each other. We want to see each other's eyeballs. I want to jump into other women's bodies and see those stories, and we can't do that if we only ever work for men. So
it's about damn time. I mean, the fact that we're even asking questions about it is so. It's like this is it should be normalized, and the fact that it's not is. That's the absurdity, but Elizabeth, in the way that she handles herself on set, is with gracious professionalism, and she knows what she wants. She's so good. She's so kind, and then the three girls, obviously, getting to know them for the short period of time, they are just so lovely and so passionate about not just other people in the world, but their careers, and they take this serious. This is their art form, and it comes through on camera. So it's just I feel blessed and honored to be a part of the ensemble.
Well, I mean, when it comes to comedy, when it comes to the drama, when it comes to everything, I think you get something more authentic when you include people behind the camera as well as in front of the camera. So I'm really excited to see what more we are going to create when there's all this inclusivity coming around the bend.
A film doesn't come together on set. There's a lot of work that's done beforehand. The script is written beforehand. The entire premise and concept is decided so long before we even start rolling the cameras. And so it's really important to have people of diversity, of all different backgrounds, there during that process so that it's authentic.
It's very important. Entertainment industry is going through many, many changes, and most of them are for the best, in that a world is being opened up to women that has, although it existed, has never been truly open to them before. We are all creative individuals. It doesn't matter about our gender, and this has been such a masculine world for so long. Change is long overdue. And to be part of a movie like this, which is partly about the empowerment of women, to be directed, produced, written, and acting with a person like Elizabeth Banks is a great privilege.
I don't think it's ever going to be out of style from this point on to be out of style to tell stories of badass women and badass people in general, regardless of gender. And I think that's one of the things that Charlie's Angels has always, regardless of the styles changing or the movies changing or even some of the leads changing in the stories, the through line for Charlie's Angels has always been empowerment. And I think that's what we're celebrating here tonight.
Empowerment. Yeah, and I think now, especially in this political climate, or as we've seen over especially these last 2 years, when in this Me Too movement, women standing in their truth and having this empowering moment and allowing other people to feel that empowerment as well is really important.
As a man, I've been very fortunate in my short little career so far to have worked with a lot of female filmmakers, most of the time I've done a film, it has been in support of a female, with a female lead at the center. Hunger Games being prime example. So for me, this is just another one to add to that very long list. And I've worked with Elizabeth. Elizabeth gave me the call and asked me whether I wanted to be involved, and it was a no-brainer, I've got a daughter myself. This is the sort of movie that I want her to be to kind of to aspire to. I want to inspire her, and I think it's fun, it's action-packed, it's got a bit of everything for everyone. So, it was a no-brainer to kind of get involved with Elizabeth and all the incredible women in this film.
You not only starred in this movie, but you also wrote, directed, and produced. So why is it important to not only have movies about women, but to have women behind the camera creating art and being behind the scenes?
I just feel like it's very representational in a way that, we just add our own bent to things. And I feel like there's an authenticity to it, especially for a Charlie's Angels movie. And honestly, it's just a story I wanted to tell about women working together and crushing it.
So what's it like to play like a queer character, but her focus isn't her queerness or sexuality or like being sad or something? She gets to still be a person outside of her identity.
Yeah. I mean, like if you were to do the Sabina story, she'd probably have a million queer-centric love stories that would be more at the forefront. But this is about this movie is about a group of women at work, being proactive in their lives and pushing those stories forward. But it was always very important to me to show that that she was outside the margins, that she was not somebody who was generally easy to digest because she was a straight, pretty white girl. So even just that one suggestion that she lived a little bit in a more unique perspective was very important to me.